I am an inspiration for Maxiden. Do you know how huge that is? Oh, geddytrey in the building. Something happened. It happened about a week ago now. About a week ago. I've not been counting the days or anything. Bangchan, Christopher, the man himself, mentioned the channel. We made it. I honestly feel honoured. First of all, I would obviously like to thank and dedicate this to every single one of you watching this. Everybody that's ever watched anything of mine, or commented, or liked, or shared on the socials. I know there's a few people that do that, you know, on a regular basis, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you're sharing it, TikTok, wherever you're sharing it, something's happening. Things are happening. People are noticing, you know. And obviously, one of those guys is Bangchan, the actual genius. So we're gonna go through this together. There's a lot of people that either didn't believe me when I said that Bangchan, you know, see my reactions. There were people that didn't believe me, and there were also people that just hadn't seen it and didn't know where to look. I know that there were some people that gave links, but you know, I still get people today saying, oh my god, he mentioned you. So I thought I'd make a video sort of addressing it, and you know, basically just saying thank you to you guys, because without you guys, the support that you give me, this stuff doesn't happen, you know. This is all thanks to you. Obviously, you know, it's an effort, and you know, I put stuff into it too, but ultimately, if you guys weren't supporting me, I would be nothing. With that being said, if you do want to join a much larger community, then please head over to my Patreon. The link is in the description. We're building a whole community over there, and it's only $2 to join. $2, you get all of the videos. That's it. So, without further ado, Christopher, take it away.
Because, you know, there's people out there who just realized, who have just found Stray Kids. But, yeah, like,
I understand that 3 Ratchet and Stray Kids, they've been a thing for years, but I literally just found them this year. Like, before Stray Kids, I'd never listened to music out of Korea. I'd never even heard the Korean language on tape, like on beat. I'd never heard it before, I don't think. I'd probably heard it like in passing, or, you know, I might have heard it on like an advert and just not known what it was. But I've literally never heard this type of music before. So going into Stray Kids, I was completely blind as to what it could be. Actually, my introduction was a Filipino pop band, because I was doing a lot of Easy Mill, and somebody told me to do SB19. You know, shouts out to Pablo. Yeah, I did that, and then somebody said, oh, you're doing Filipino pop, you ought to check out some K-pop. And then they gave me Stray Kids, and I checked them out, and the first one I listened to was Freeze. And then since then, you know, there's no other artist or group that I've done more videos on than Stray Kids, because I'm now heavily invested, to the point where the tier list that, you know, a lot of you were asking for, it is coming. I spent 5 hours last night / early hours of this morning. I spent 5 hours curating a list of all of the Stray Kids content that I've done so far, and then ranking them. I have a 5-point system for ranking. I go through each and every point. I go through bars within each individual song that I enjoyed. I explain flows and cadences and why it makes sense sonically to me. So, you know, if you do want to go ahead and check that out, I will be putting it out before Maxiden drops. And of course, from this day today, the 1st of October, we've got less than a week. Sorry, Christopher, I'm talking too much. You talk.
just watching your reaction videos, it's just really, really, it makes me happy.
I feel like he's talking to me now.
It lifts my mood up. There were a couple out there. There were a couple out there. yeah, we've had I've seen like musicians and producers react to our music and our content as well, and then watching them really decipher everything and really just talk about this and that. It was just really, I felt really honored, because most of the stuff they talk about is like it's right, and so yeah, that was really interesting.
Definitely feel like he's talking to me when he says that, because there's nobody on this platform. I don't think there's anybody alive who picks apart Stray Kids songs more than I do. So I know he's talking about me, because nobody puts that much thought and effort into Stray Kids music, into Three Ratchers music, especially the production as well. Nobody's doing that. And I feel like that's why so many people have gravitated towards this channel, is because there is nobody out there doing that. There's nobody out there delving into the bars any further than, oh, this is a good group, they seem to be popular, I'll just do a bunch of their content. Hoovering up views from me, from reactors that actually deserve it. Pieces of shit. Give them dislikes all day.
Thing to watch. It helped me get educated as well. So that was definitely a very big plus. I really like that. I recently did see a reaction video of I think it was two. I think they were sisters. They were both sisters, and they were I guess reacting to our content through because they weren't together, but they were like online, and they were reacting to our stuff. And then I saw them react to Drive, and then they were.
I actually hope he's not seen my Drive reaction or Red Lights. I hope he's not seen either of those, because I was talking about his bum in Red Lights. So I'm hoping that he hasn't seen mine to Drive. But the two sisters that he's on about, I think they're called, is it Sally and Pack? Or Sally and Jazz? I don't know. I did know their names, because I went out of my way to find out who they were and then watched their reactions as well. For like the last week and a half, I've been watching a lot of other people's reactions to Stray Kids content that I've done, just to sort of hoover up any knowledge from other people to see if there's anything that I missed. It's not like I'm using it for new reactions, because I've already done the reactions to them. I just want to see if there's anything that I missed that they've potentially got. But as always, nobody goes into it any further than we do, so I get everything.
They were like going crazy, and it was just so fun.
But their
it was a pretty
reactions
long
were
video
good
as well. But I watched through the whole thing. Just it was just cracking me up. Yeah, that was just really fun too. Yeah, but everyone's reactions is just really fun to watch. I forgot the names. I think it was I think no, someone had like a similar name to me. Christy. Anyway, yeah. I just remember they were sisters, but then they were reacting. It was just really funny. Who else is there? I recently watched a UK rapper reacting to our stuff too, and then I saw him, watch a lot of our music, and I was just like, oh, because if he's a UK rapper, he definitely knows, I guess, the influences that we have took.
Just to clear it up, before he says anything further, I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper. If he knows me by any, rapping moniker, or he knows of my songwriting, whether that be raps or actual, songwritten pieces, if he knows anything about that, then he must be heavily involved in the UK music industry. For him to associate the name Teddy Gray with anything musical other than these reactions, he knows some people within the UK music industry. And I only say that because in 2018 to 2019, I had a very lucrative songwriting gig in which I wrote over 100 songs. Some of those were raps as well, but you know, if you're paid on loot like that, they sort of get passed around the industry. And you'll obviously, you know, I say obviously, not a lot of people, unless you're within the industry, will know. You can sign a waiver, and that relinquishes you of all rights to that music. But you get paid a set fee, so. But it's basically a way for them to, you know, hoover up inspiration from people that are desperate for money and or fame, you know. It's kind of shit, to be honest. But he must know some people, you know. Ugh.
He's a UK rapper. He definitely knows, I guess, the influences that we have took, and I feel like he might like, I guess, the next song that is gonna be in, the Maxident album, because it is definitely influenced by the music that he's done. Oh, I think it was Teddy.
Just hearing him say Teddy, just hearing him say it. You'll hear him say Teddy Gray in about 10 seconds, but just to hear him say Teddy, the confusion among his face. Is it Teddy? Oh, come on, man. And also, peep what he said. The music that he's done for Maxident is inspired by music that I've done. I am an inspiration for Maxident. Do you know how huge that is? Not just for me, but for this channel. That includes you guys too. That's huge. I am an influence to this man's music. I'm an influence to Stray Kids music. That is insane. How have we got to this point? How have we got here? I must have done something in a past life. I must have done something great. I don't know. I just feel blessings upon blessings. It's brilliant.
We have took, and I feel like he might like, I guess, the next song that is gonna be in the Maxident album, because it is definitely influenced by the music that he's done. Oh, I think it was Teddy.
The name on everybody's lips, apparently, if you ask Knox Hill. God damn. Inspired by music that I've done.
Definitely influenced by the music that he's done. Oh, I think it was Teddy Gray. Teddy Gray. I think that was his name. But I feel.
Not only did he say my name twice, but he also said Teddy. I have enough samples of him saying my name to produce a beat with just him saying my name. Teddy, dun, 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 hey. I could produce a beat of just him saying my name. I might try that in my spare time. However, if anybody else, is a whiz kid at, FL Studio or something, or Logic, please do it for me. Send it to me. I'll use it as the new intro. Oh my God. I wanted to ask, I don't know people, within the industry. I don't know people on YouTube. I don't know people who can do like thumbnails or who can like create videos or stuff like this for me. So I feel like the best people to ask would be you guys, Would anybody be able to aid me in making an introduction, like a new introduction to my channel, but somehow incorporating Bangchan saying my name? That's all I want.
I loved his reactions. What else is it? Yeah, but like
Stop.
Everyone else.
Stop. Oh dear. So what have we learned today? We've learned that I am an inspiration for the Stray Kids. I am an inspiration for their upcoming album on the 7th of October 2022. We have learned that about many things that I hypothesize within their music, I'm correct about. We have learned that you guys are the legends behind this channel. I can feel my head becoming bigger. I like to be humble, right? I don't like to, show off or be audacious or ostentatious. I don't like doing those things, However, there are people out there, there are reactors out there that have been doing this content for 3 years. I've been doing it for 5 months, and already we've become an inspiration for their upcoming album. How insane is that? That's incredible. When you first started watching me, did you ever think that we would get to this point? But I didn't. I did not. If you go onto my channel, it'll say home, videos, playlists, channels, about. If you click on the about, you'll see a list of all of the names of the artists that I've reacted to that have either gotten in touch with me or they've shouted me out on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook somewhere, or they've commented in like on a YouTube video. They've gotten in touch with me somehow. It's recognition that we've acquired by the artists that we react to. And the list it just keeps going. It just keeps going. It's incredible. Nothing but blessings, and I owe it all to you. Let's keep watching.
I've always been, keeping up to date, watching you guys react. It's just always fun. Yeah. Oh, that's I watched another video. Andy and Jazz. They came to a concert as well. That was really fun.
Andy and Jazz. That was who did I say? Sally and Pack. Andy and Jazz. Cool. Absolutely cool. I am gonna go absolutely mental. Sally and Pack. Who? I'm sorry, who? Sally and Pack. Andy and Jazz. I'm so sorry. If any of you watch Andy and Jazz, or if Andy or Jazz are watching, sincerely apologise, alright? Sally and Pack. Who's called Pack? Who? I'll talk to my shadow. Who's called Pack? You tell me. Stray Kids sending me mental. Bangchan making me go insane. So, guys, I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. One of the first things I did was I told my fiance, but I also told my little girl. My daughter isn't even 2 years old yet. I told her that one of the most influential men in Korea, in Korean music, one of the most influential men in Korean music, shouted her father out, gave him props for what he's doing, This is not only, putting food on my daughter's plate, but it's also making dreams come true. And I couldn't do any of it without you guys. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm glad that you're on this journey with me. I'm glad that there are many people who have been here from the very beginning, from the first one, from SK's Freeze. I'm so glad that there's people that stayed. That people genuinely saw how passionate I am about music and how much I genuinely love. It's like therapy to me to dive into these bars, and it's like a mental workout for me, and I genuinely enjoy it. And the fact that I get to do this and the fact that I get recognition for it it's just amazing. It's everything that I've always wanted. And I feel like things are finally things are finally starting to happen, and I don't know. I just feel very, very optimistic and positive for one of the first times in my life, and it's all because of the work that we're doing. So thank you very much, and I just hope that you continue with me. Teddy Ground stuff. Teddy. Deuces.